Okay, hi y'all.
Not to mention he's been arrested.
A lot of people is in itemized Jimmy Hinrick.
No, but seriously, I didn't know it was actually.
Now, I got a book on Voodoo, and I was kind of curious on how Jimmy Hinrick became the most greatest guitar player ever. You see, I'm like. So I read this book on Voodoo because I am fascinated about Murray LeBeau. And it had a lot of things about how to play guitar in there. Okay, one thing that you need to know is at midnight you need to go to a crossroads. My neighbor, I call him the guitar hero because normally he plays music and it's pretty loud, but it's pretty good. So I don't mind and I don't bitch, but my other neighbors do because it's acid rock.
What did you do? I'm sorry.
Love him to death, sexy as hell. I don't know how old he is or anything like that, but he's in a biracial relationship.
Our next kind of creditor in line is
and I care about him. I'll be honest about it. My uncle hated him. He built this house for me. But like I would like just to say how Jimi Hendrix did it, and that will be the name of this video. I need to turn off. I got YouTube on. I am such a freaking YouTuber. YouTube is the greatest thing in the whole friggin'. Come on, meet, dude.
Desire to know or learn.
And okay, so like a pewter dime is the one that has wings off. I'll show you here in just a minute. I just gotta dig it out. I've got a ring of it. I've also got coins of it. But you go to the crossroad and just strum your guitar as best as you can. It don't matter if you play or not. Do not, I'm trying to figure out how politically right I can tell you this. But I'm just going to say it the way that the book does. It's Voodoo. It's a Voodoo book. If you can get it at, I think I got it at Barnes & Noble. If not, Azure Green has it. But anyhow, so you like play this, and you'll see this black man, Afro-American, I don't want to offend anybody, will approach you playing your guitar. And I guess for the price of a pewter dime, he will let you be like Hendrix. Hendrix, as far as I know, sold his soul. I don't know that to be true or anything else, but he will come to you. You pay him in a pewter dime. We're up to 325. I don't know whether or not to proceed with this. In my journey to figure out what Murray LeBeau knew and how I believe in voodoo, I'm sorry. Not really, but that's something I believe in. Murray LeBeau was like the queen of all. After reading, or during reading this book, sometimes she visits my dreams. And she's like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Yeah, she's Afro-American. So like, what I'm telling you to be like Jimi Hendrix is to go to a crossroads, have a pewter dime. That's the one with the little wings off to the side. Like I said, I'll dig it out. I don't know how to splice my videos yet. I'm still trying to learn how to do that. But I like to be like Murray LeBeau and like, this is what I want. Bam. We got it. You wouldn't want to be like Murray LeBeau. I don't think that it's gossip. I think that she was just that powerful. to be a powerful witch, you have to believe in yourself. This is in the learning about witchcraft or voodoo. I also asked a voodoo priest on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook too much anymore, so like if you want to know, send me a note or something like that. Just send it. I was kind of hoping this deer season I could show you how to gut a deer, how to fix a deer. Anything that animals are to eat. I'm sorry to say, if I got hungry enough, my little pugs and my baby cats, they're food. I'm sorry, humans are above animals. I know a lot of people think animals are above humans. This is how I was raised. As far as the chicken, I did do some chicken things. You can go to Walmart. And chickens are cute animals. But you like paint. This goes into voodoo. Yeah, like green feather, that's money. Protection on money. You can do one in like red. Voodoo is all pretentious. It's pretty much what you want to do. So far as, in my learning on that. And I'm like 52 years old. I'll be 53 this year. But you put forth in what you do. And so far with these, trying the bay leaves, which I found out that you can grow bay leaves in the house. I think that if you put forth and you grow your own shit, then it works out a whole lot stronger for you because you love that plant. Your fairies are very wonderful friends to you and growing your herbs. I always usually have a wonderful garden. Hopefully maybe this summer. Right now this is the 1st of January and I'm hoping to do this till I put up a lot of things. Like I said, my channel is mostly about witchcraft. Every so often I'll just put on something I know how to do. I don't really want to promote my pugs because somebody killed my pug. I did find a good spell on YouTube, and YouTube is a good place to get spells. It was a very basic spell. You write the person's name in it, you put your intentions into it, you seal it up in an envelope, you wave it through a white candle or a black candle or whatever candle you got, fold it up, put it back through, put your feelings into this, and you send your feelings back to this person so they know how you feel. And then you take it out and bury it in the yard. And that's where I'm at on that spell. And just like voodoo, voodoo is about running water, or one of the spells that I thought about doing but decided not to was weeping willow bush. You take a pail of rainwater, and you take water and you run it over for 7 days over this thing for something that you don't like and has done something to you. Then you take this water after the 7 days and you throw it in the fucking yard. And this causes all kinds of misery. My favorite spell to do to somebody is just to have a picture of them, put them in my fucking kitty litter, and let my cats shit the hell out of the damn thing. And pee on it. They smell pee and poop all over the place. But you have to be very careful about this because people will stop eating. They will stop sleeping. You have got to stop that spell. When do they stop doing it? So to have, like, the way I was doing it, it was my ex-husband. My daughter would tell me that he smells shit all over the place, and I'd stop doing it. Because he stopped eating. You cannot use witchcraft to hurt anybody. You can't kill them. You make their life a little bit miserable like they have yours. But you can't go after somebody and say, okay, I'm going to do this to you and I don't give a shit. Because the lady that was going to take over my cult, yeah, I have a cult, 28 members. She was found dead without any cause. She had a flu. But when we used to work with herbs, you also have to remember that some of them are poisonous. And this is something I told her all the time. Before you ingest an herb, find out about the herb. Make sure it's not poisonous. There's a lot of things online. The Rhodes Herbal book, which is probably at the library, will tell you if your herb is poisonous or not. Like I said, you can Google it. You can Google just about everything. A Hinrick spell, though, is what this video is about. Have a Peter Don go and play your guitar at a crossroad. Crossroad in town, a crossroad in country. Crossroads, just an insight on crossroads from what I know. Crossroads in a cemetery. A crossroad is where they would bury a witch in olden days that was cast out of society. And their spirit lingers on because they're not in consecrated ground. Okay. There was another thought that I would like to put out there. Okay, going back to this person that wanted to take over my cult, and I was all willing for that because I really like being a solitary witch, but I'm also a collective witch. Like voodoo, Christianity, and that, and I just want my book on 7 Seals of Moses, and I'm like agitated. I hope this person gives it back. First 3 pages says, if you steal this book, you're fucked. Okay? And you just don't know that the book is telling the truth. It's like the Necronomicon, you just don't take it out in the daylight. You can read all you want at night, nightfall. As the sun goes up, open that book up. If it is daylight and you want to read it, make sure there ain't no sunlight coming in. You have got to respect some of these witchcraft books. Voodoo you respect. Papalangade will give you whatever you want. Papalangade, pretty much, okay, take a walk. You take a hollowed out ham bone. Stick it full of tobacco. Okay, you don't even have to smoke tobacco. I mean, that is how easy it is. Like, I'll do a money spell sometime or another on here to him. But stuff it full of tobacco, take a walk, drop it at the crossroads, ask what you want, and go on. It's a gift to him. Money spell, just in case I don't do it, and I get caught up in my own little world because there's a lot of shit going on right now. Take an apple, chop it up, put you some coconut and some rum into it. Light you a red and white candle. Light you up a cigar, you know, like take a couple bucks off of it. Eating coconut, apple, and rum. Drinking a little bit of rum is good to invoke Papalanga. I gotta stop and think what he Machate, I think is his name. He was a slave. He became a god. Have no like cast iron because he was imprisoned. Pretty much cast iron is pretty well voodoo around voodoo. Okay, you don't use that shit because it's the way that the owner and the overseer punished the slaves. I'm Indian. I'm sorry, we were slaves too. Part Indian. But we were like the overseers because we're so fucking stupid. We'll like kill you. Before you change my mind, you'd have to kill my ass. I already know that. I used to have a man who used to beat me, and I used to spit in his fucking face and tell him to go fuck himself. I'm divorced from that asshole. I mean, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. That's a fucking lie. Any man tell you, I'll never do it again, they're lying. You're just better to cut your losses, divorce, and move on. Put a couple of restraining orders, have the cops tell them, hey, you do this one more time, you're going to prison. They'll quit. If they don't, they'll go to prison. And what saved my ass is I gave a cop a key to my house. I was his babysitter. And that's a good thing. I mean, if you know a cop that you can trust, which I did, his name is Nunley. He's in Upper Sandusky. And he's a good guy. Well, he ain't a cop no more. He's above social services. I think he has this vendetta that everybody should hate him or some shit like that, doing the different jobs that he has. But let me show you to get back to Papalingane. And like I said, I'll probably do that money spell for you. You need a red and white tablecloth. You need red and white candles. You need coconut and apple or pineapple. You need a good cigar or a cigar of any kind. You light it. You let it set out to like you're waiting for him to come home. You, from time to time, thank him for the money or whatever. It goes into voodoo. If you want to get into voodoo, the first thing that you need to do is go to the flea market or any place that you know where you can get a penny with an Indian head on it. They're like 1918, 1904 in that area. How much they're worth, I don't know. I know that I bought them at the flea market. I think they were worth maybe $10 piece. But that's just a guess. You need to look that up on some music to create the calligraphy. Or which is on YouTube too. YouTube is a great place. I mean, sending money to people is cool. I watch a lot of the dark internet. This guy is just so sexy. And just another gamer. I just love watching him. I'm like 54 years old. I'd be 20. Yeah. I'm an old woman. He just reminds me that I'm old. But yeah, Jimmy Hinrick's, Hinrick's spell is in this book. I'll try to find it maybe. The book that I read this in. I'm more after to know what Marie Laveau knew. And maybe someday I might be as strong or be able to do things that she did. But like I said, in witchcraft, voodoo, or whatever, you have to believe in yourself. You can never listen to anybody or take that you can't do it. Because once you put that in your subconscious, that you can't do something, then you can't do it. They're just jealous of your ability. And I hate to say that. Just put it as that. You can do any goddamn thing you fucking put your mind to. Anything. I can build a house. I sure in hell can do a friggin' fucking witch spell or fucking voodoo. Voodoo is, using the materials that you have around you. Pretty much. Hindekes, which my boyfriend fucking pretty well messed up. Christianity. Should not knock on Christianity because the books of Psalms is the spells. If you want to get into witchcraft, it also goes into voodoo because Christians push their beliefs off on other religions. Witchcraft is a whole, it's Wiccan witchcraft, satanic. Voodoo anything that kind of got mixed up, because if you're caught doing this shit, you die. But let me show you what a pewter dime looks like. And I have to go look for it. And I pretty much have to dig it out. We all have those friends that love to steal. Which I put on here how to Moses's anti theft herbal thing. Yeah. I actually have a necklace and I have a ring, which I have the ring a hell of a lot closer. But I'm gonna put it right here. It's a ring, okay? But instead of hunting up my mercury dimes, that is a mercury dime that you're seeing. Okay, and somebody made it into a ring. And I pretty much just fell in love with the damn thing. It cost me $10. And like I said, I don't know how much mercury dimes this is going for. You'll have to go to somebody's in calligraphy or the collection of dimes. Go to Crossroads. And that's where the roads kind of like go like this. You got one coming, you know, at Crossroads. Strum your guitar. You can have a ring and trade him. You can have just a dime. You can have a necklace of a pewter dime. Papa, he pretty much, you know, somebody who believes, but when this big dude comes walking up to you, don't like freak the fuck out. Once you do that, the deal's off. He may disappear. He may, I'm not really for sure because I've always wanted to do the spell, but I was afraid because I'm not stupid either. And from this granny, I'm just saying that's how you do this voodoo spell. Today's world, I mean, have a gun in your back pocket and a carrying permit. I mean, it's $75 to have a carrying permit. The dude ain't who he says he is. It'll be a black dude that comes up to you. A white dude comes up to you. He's lying. He's not popular in body. Which goes into voodoo. Okay, Jimmy Hinrick was a very talented man. I do not know if this is what he went about or if he just practices. That's a cheat on how to learn how to play the guitar. I have Elvis Presley's stolen guitar in my house, as far as I know, from my 13th birthday. Like I said, I'm 52. And at least that's what was told to me after it was gave to me on my birthday. It's not for sale. Just to put that out there. It has a lot of sentimental value to me. But go to a crossroad, play your guitar, wait for a big black dude to come up to you, Afro-American or however you want me to put that. Supposedly he's supposed to be nice looking. Just to add that in there. And he will show you how to become Jimmy Hinrick, to play the guitar like nobody else ever could. Papa Langade is a very nice man. Nothing to fear. The fear should be in somebody who is real life. Black, white, red, yellow, or green. Just to put it out there. But that's my neighbor that I wanted to tell this straight face to face to, but I was afraid to because I'm too much crap. Peace out, dudes. I love these things. Look at them. Yeah, they do.